Hello, extra small beans. This is Max, and you are listening to Metalrose. Today we're going to be going over some of the top Fortnite skin concepts that are out there. These are concepts that have been posted on Reddit and other social media sites by many different people. I'm not going to verbally cite any of them because they all contain watermarks so you can find out where they're all from. But anyways, we'll just go ahead and dive right into it. The first skin concept that we have here is a Dwight Schrute skin concept. This guy, it's pretty clear that it looks just like Dwight, and it would be the character from The Office if any of you have been living under a rock for the past 7 years. And this skin's pretty cool. Any Office fan would definitely want to have this. I really love the artwork on it. They made him look super, Fortnite-esque. You can tell this guy put a lot of work into making this skin. And we already have the number 2 pickaxe, so he already has a pencil for a pickaxe, and his backpack could be, a paper palette or something of that nature. But this would be a really cool skin. These skins of famous people, we've seen it done before, obviously, in Season 3 with John Wick or the Reaper, so they wouldn't necessarily name him Dwight Schrute, because they can't do that. Like, they couldn't name the other guy John Wick, they just named him the Reaper. They could name Dwight something like assistant to the regional manager or something like that, and that would be a really cool skin that they could add in. The next up that we have is another famous person that you could add in, and it would look just like them, but you wouldn't necessarily have to use their name for people to know. This one could be called the Painter, and if any of you guys don't know, that is Bob Ross, who was a very popular TV how-to painter for many years. Very calming guy. We're just going to paint a little tree right over here, and that'll be our little secret.
Heck yeah, I'll try my best.
And for his backpack, they say he could have a palette, which is, the painter's palette that keeps all the paint on it. And then his pickaxe could be a big old paintbrush, the Alla Prima, which I don't know if they would do like a full-size paintbrush for the pickaxe. You could see like the pencil pickaxe just has a pencil on the end. It's not a full-size pencil. So you could see the paintbrush on the end of it being held up by some sort of tool or, just a standard looking metal pole with a paintbrush horizontal on the end.
Would like a blue pump too, but I guess that's not going to happen.
Next up we have the Klutzy Clown, another fan concept. This is a clown guy with some bubble shin guards, a blue coat, a yellow vest, and a big old red bow tie. This one would be really cool. This one would be funny. I don't think I'd buy this one necessarily, but I do think a lot of people would. It's another cool one that somebody thought of. They haven't really gone for the whole clown thing yet, which is something they definitely could do. And you can see there's also plenty of content for umbrellas and pickaxes. You have like the whack-a-mole whack attack kind of deal, or the bamboozle balloons. So his umbrella would just be a bunch of balloons. So there's some good stuff to do with the clown. I like this idea a lot. I don't think I'd necessarily buy it, but I think it would be good to do if Fortnite was looking for ideas. This would definitely be one to look at. The next one is slightly underwhelming. It is just a combat chef. So the guy's dressed as a chef, and then his pickaxe is a meat tenderizer, the tenderizer. Pretty underwhelming, but if you are aspiring to be a chef or you really like Ratatouille, this could be the skin for you.
Darn it.
I don't think this would be a very expensive one unless they made it a lot cooler. Some of these skins obviously can cost up to like $20 with being like 2,000 V-Bucks. Other ones are like 800 V-Bucks. And so I think this one would be on the cheaper end, whereas some of the other ones would be on the more expensive end. Like the Dwight Schrute one could be the full $20 and people would still buy it. I don't know so much about this one. Next up, in the arena of costumes, you know how much I love costumes. And when I say I love costumes, I'm talking about the Triceratops and the Rex costume. Those are two of my favorites, two that I own. Those are the only two that I've actually bought outside of the season pass for those two. This is the Squirrel Scout, which is a female in a full-body squirrel costume with a big old tail, a nutcase pickaxe, and then an okie dokie umbrella. This one's cool. The tail could get a little obnoxious. You'd be at a disadvantage with the tail, especially, you're trying to hide in a bush or something, or just trying to hide around a corner. The tail could be sticking out, so it would be a question on, like, hitboxes. Like, if I shoot you in the tail, is that going to do damage? And also, just, like, I can see you because you have a giant freaking tail attached to you. I do like the wings on the squirrel itself. the winged, kind of like a flying squirrel. It would be cool if this one didn't actually have an umbrella. It just used the squirrel wings. Or at least before it deployed its umbrella, you were just gliding down with your wings out instead of right now where you're kind of gliding, just free falling. The wings would be cool to use in that sense. Next up, we have one that people kind of noticed around the map. This guy's been painted on several different locations on the map. They're calling him Graffiti Guy. He's this guy with a very yellow beard and curly yellow hair, and his mouth's open. Somebody made a concept art for skin for him. So you can see his head there, and then it's just kind of a standard body. It looks like they just threw some sort of body on him, but he does have spray paint cans, and his pants are covered in spray paint because whenever you find him, it's somebody did graffiti. So it's Graffiti Guy, and he's got the spray paint cans, and then he also has his backpack with a skateboard because everybody who does graffiti also drives a skateboard and has a crowbar. Everybody knows that. And the stop sign is spray painted yellow with a smiley face, again emphasizing the need to destroy public property. Next up, we have the fan concept art for a sort of Breaking Bad skin collection. You can see you have the black leather brawler, which is kind of, more of the fighter. He's got that big old sash that has some sort of grenades on it. And then you have the criminal chemist, which is, wearing the full body yellow hazmat suit for cooking methamphetamine. And then you have a couple pickaxes. One of them, I like this one a lot, the Bunsen beater. It's like the Bunsen burner, and it's got, you got a test tube on one side and then some clamps on the other. That would be a really cool pickaxe. And the other one is the Hostile La Vista, which is like Hasta La Vista, which I don't know how that goes in with Breaking Bad. But it is an interesting pickaxe. I do like the Bunsen beater and the Criminal Chemist a lot. I think those would be really cool skins. And last but not least, we have the most requested skin that Fortnite has ever received. When I say most requested, I mean requested by me specifically, and that is the Owen Wilson skin. This skin would be incredible to have. Look at the way his nose is all fricked up, just like it is in real life, except for even more so because it's a caricature. This is a great skin and would be a fantastic addition to the game. Fortnite, do it, or I am boycotting your game forever. You have 10 years to make it. Anyways, guys, that was a short video. Just wanted to go over some of the cool concepts for skins. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Don't forget to drop a like on this video, comment, subscribe to our channel. We're going to be doing more live streams. Joe is in summer now, so that means we're going to be doing a lot more live streams. Hopefully doing, 3 to 4 a week. So turn on notifications, check us out. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time. Keep chugging, boys.
Alright, where's this last boy at? Oh, I hear him. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Jeez, that's rough. Let's go, baby! Woo! Let's Let's go. That was a good win.